Hi! This is the start of the road to Centurion. Well, not really. This is actually quite a ways into the road to Centurion, but I mean, like, it's the first challenge bomb of the mission pack. Like, you can find it on the challenge bomb site. Anyway, yes, I have defused the first of the four, Eldoraigne. There's four in total for road to Centurion, being Eldoraigne, Eldoraigne, Doornkloof, and... I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that. I had a pretty rough time with Eldoraigne, so boy am I glad to be done with it. And for the next three bombs that take, like, significantly less time, I'm going to do my usual intro yap and spiel, so if you're just interested in the bomb solve, that's cool. Here's the timestamp for it. Yeah, it's kind of long, but I do have a lot to touch on for Eldoraigne. At least the future ones are going to be shorter than this. Eldoraigne as a challenge bomb consists of 49 modules. There's one needy, so in total you're solving 48. It's a decently randomized bomb, having specific pools, but most of the bomb's modules, roughly, are consistent spawns. I will not go over literally every single individual module. This is more of a general overview and my personal experiences. But I will talk about the main 5 that are present on the bomb, and the ones that influence the strategy the most. Forget-Me-Not, Souvenir, Turn the Key, Turn the Keys, and that pesky needy. I feel like I could go on for a long time on the finer details of these modules. And I did, but that script was too long, so I have a much more condensed version. With that being said, I do have my whole section on Forget-Me-Not because it has a very important bit of context. In fact, it's the majority of this. I did talk about Forget-Me-Not before with Ad Astra per Aspera. It displays a number after every module solve, and then you do a calculation on that number to figure out what number to press in a long string of numbers at the end. Now, I'm gonna come clean about something here. This is actually my second solve of Eldoraigne. However, I did not want to submit the first solve because, well, the short of it is I used a calculating spreadsheet and realized that I probably shouldn't do that. So I ditched that sheet and redid the bomb with a no-calc sheet. Now, the long of it is that I saw a spreadsheet being used in the video. Actually, it was the video that threw me back into Catane, AriesAKA's team solve of the Centurion. Really good video, by the way. I highly recommend it. But anyway, I remembered seeing AriesAKA using a spreadsheet for his Forget-Me-Not, and I thought it was doing calculations automatically. I then did nothing with that info for a while because I wasn't doing Eldoraigne at the time. So fast forward to recently, during my attempts, and after a few runs got close, I got very worried that I wasn't fast enough to do all my Forget-Me-Not calcs at the end, because I was cutting it kind of close. Remembering this video and seeing that spreadsheet, or at least remembering that I saw that spreadsheet, I then made myself my own personal calculating spreadsheet, where you plug in all the relevant numbers, and it automatically calculates the rule and the number to get the calculated digit. And I tested this thoroughly, and it works perfectly. Even when inputting a wrong or empty digit, after making the correction, everything else changed, and it all just works. Admittedly, even still now, I'm a bit proud of figuring it out, and I especially was at the time, but in hindsight, this is obviously not kosher, because I basically just made Forget-Me-Not into a Forget-It-Not, but I swear someone else did it. However, when I rechecked AriesAKA's video and actually looked at the Excel spreadsheet, I realized that his sheet did not do anything that mine did. He still had to calculate the modifier himself and manually put that in. The only calculation happening is adding the 2 digits, which you can easily do in text field. My sheet does way more than that. And just to make sure, I checked other videos on Centurion solves as well, primarily ones that are EFMs like I did. And like barely anyone used spreadsheets in that. Like seriously, like barely anyone did. They did every single bit of math. They punched in everything. Needless to say, I felt pretty crappy about the spreadsheet, so I ditched it and wanted to redo Eldoraigne without the automatic calculations. The first solve was the training wheels, essentially. This time was the real attempt. I did still use Google Sheets, but as you'll see, it's just because of the organization of it. The vertical cells and colors for clarity helped me a lot. Plus, having it be its own separate window tab helped me remember to actually punch it in every time. Alright, now time to condense the other 4 important modules on this bomb, starting with Souvenir, or SOU for short. Souvenir simply asks you questions about certain modules that you've done on the bomb, but considering said certain modules you likely did 30 minutes ago, and it can be as specific as what was on slot 3 of stage 1 of silly slots, it's pretty much like a note-taking simulator. Jot down the notes for the relevant modules and relay them at the end. For the vast majority of my attempts, I usually didn't do it until the very end, but this solve was actually the one time I actually did it throughout the bomb, which I would highly recommend because it helps keep your notes smaller and easier to sift through later down the line. I will say for EFM, Souvenir does definitely hurt the pace a bit, but not by that much, and I eventually got pretty good at remembering what I needed to jot down. It's only going to get harder from here on out because of the newer modules, but it'll be fine. Then there's the 3 keys. Turn the key and turn the keys. They may not be a needy or a boss module, but don't take these as being slouches. They're both very, very important. Turn the key is very simple. Just turn the key at exactly the second the module gives. If you don't do it and you miss the timing, you instantly lose because you can't turn the key and it strikes every second. Whenever I started my runs, I jotted down the time because setting a timer every attempt was a bit cumbersome, like I could just cross-reference the times. But I added 30 seconds onto my jotted down time, so I'd not be panicking whenever it gets close, but still had a good enough amount of time to actually get ready for it. Granted, it doesn't prevent me from just forgetting entirely at times. Like, it happened quite a few times. I even lost a really good attempt because of it, and man, you can probably hear my voice. I was really, really defeated about it. No! Dude, I even processed at one point that I got the key, but then I started. No. I got. Dude, could I have at least checked to see if my forget-me-not was right? Turn the keys, while similarly named and similar looking, is much different. You have to turn the keys after you have solved certain modules while avoiding solving others until you can take care of this one. It's pretty straightforward. It's really not too bad, but it heavily dictates the early game, which is pretty consistent on Eldoraigne for the most part. I really don't have much to add otherwise onto it. It's pretty self-explanatory. Finally, the needy. There's a specific pool of needies for Eldoraigne, which meant that you can't do the Centurion strat of blocking a bunch of needy modules to get one specific one, so there's a lot of re-rolling. I gave each one of them good college tries, but considering EFM, I only stuck with the ones I could either do quickly or manage easily. Essentially, I was looking out for knob, either venting gases, motion sense, as well as who's that Monsplode, cause, I mean, look at me. I know my Monsplodes. By the way, fun fact, did you know that the button hitboxes on translated venting gas are much smaller than vanilla venting gases? This solve didn't actually use venting gas, but regardless. The main thing you need to know about this solve was that I ended up using motion sense for it, which primarily punishes you for rotating the bomb too fast or too frequently. On EFM, this is much easier to deal with, because you're typically keeping the bomb still while you're doing your math, and it really mostly affects checking forget-me-nots numbers when you're on the opposite side of the bomb, but that's it, like, it's pretty easy to manage. The final thing I'll yap about is the strategy. My starting modules were always in a very consistent order due to both turn the keys and also wanting to knock out some potentially problematic modules early. I always did more semantics first because for a while it was always my super inconsistent module. Like sometimes I just could not get through it and sometimes I got through it perfectly, and it's just like, man, it was rough. And due to the amount of attempts, I've done this a lot. In fact, I've done it so many times, I can actually theoretically solo it because I remember every single step that you gotta do. And of course, I can read Morse. Trust me, I did not do this because I like the modules. However, the practice has certainly helped because towards the tail end, I actually was getting pretty consistent at it. Like, I still screwed up at places, but like, the practice definitely helped. After that was laundry, just to have consistent calcs for it, and then fast math because it's stressful and I don't like it. After that was the turn to the key modules, which on Eldoraigne was very consistently color flash, crazy talk, and round keypad. And there's some vanilla modules that keys checks for that also spawns, but it's every now and then. After doing turn the keys, it was kind of a toss-up on whether I decided to go for specific other ones first, like Zoo or Fizzbuzz early. Typically it was after I trip up massively on one. Or I just went in order from one side to the other, and really most of the comments I can make on all the other modules is don't make those stupid mistakes, which, as I have stated before, I am unfortunately quite prone to. Hell, even in this solve I ended up making a stupid mistake, but it was late enough that I rocked it out. The only other aspect of strategy that's worth mentioning here is that occasionally I did soothe questions along the way. Like I said, it was the one and only time I did it, and I will be doing it more. And I also did the forget-me-not calculations as I got them, rather than at the tail end as well. It definitely helps give you a better sense of your pace. So, yeah, that's all my yapping. I know that's a whole lot of info, which is why I put the timestamp in the first place, but I am quite invested, and I have my thoughts. Plus, I wanted to be clear about the whole spreadsheet thing because I feel pretty bad about doing that in the first place, but hey, that's why I did the second solve. It's to amend my mistakes. But regardless, I got my solve. Now it's time to rest for a bit because, God, I've been at this for a while. Gonna go ahead and move on over to the solve itself now. I hope you enjoy. Okay. He is gonna be 921. Alright. It's like that one actually pissed me off. Like, come on, man. 5 LE7. Q, and then ND10. Hit my mic. 3-2. Alright, so it should be good. Forget me not's gonna start at 0. Okay. E, go. Not dash, dash. That is W. Dash, dash. Oh, just dash, dot, dash. Okay, so it's gonna be a 5, a 23, and 11. We have a 12 and a 5. EWK does not match these. Do that. Add the largest, which is really -3. And subtract primes. Be 9 minus 5 minus 23 minus 11. So it'll be 22. Squares, I wonder. And 3, I wonder. Sorry. So it's going to be 21. 21's the U, so it's going to be 6. Then we got laundry. 1 plus 2 minus 2. Well, I mean, I can tell you there's 1. Alright, and then last plus 3, which will be 4 here. Okay, and then... Hold on, because I'm fucking paranoid. 1 plus 2 minus 2. Yeah, okay. And then the 47 plus the 3, that'll be 2. Okay. No chlorine. No, that was regular iron. S6. Okay. Nice math. MSA cereal. Cereal contains fast. No. RJ, nope. 1, 3. No, this is 0 offset. Okay. Alright. GP, 52. TN, 77. TZ, 27. PT, also 27. BA, 54. Okay, cool. For bad. Alright, next up is the button. Oh, actually, no, hold on. There's, start from the top and listen. I've never heard this one before. Is this a soccer match? I forgot this one. Oh, yeah. Alright, so it's gonna be pound pound star cash star. 5 here. Next up, back to the round keypad. Copyright, dumbbell, broken 3, the mega, the K, the bleh, the N, and then the TV. Alright, so this will be That was almost Terminator 2. Alright. But it wasn't intentional. Actually, no, it's crazy talk. Brother. Okay. Alright, so, yes. Left, left, right, left. Okay, so it's gonna be down on 6. I just missed it. We down on 6, up on 1. Then Zunden. Check here. I'm not sure. Oh wait, no. This is the. Yeah, what am I thinking? Didn't I literally say to myself that was the detonate? All right, well, whatever. Okay, so it's gonna be the color flash. Okay. All right, I got this one. Flash is green. Okay. Word occurs consecutively. Yep. Press no on the 5th. All right. Double check just to make sure. 2. So. First, yes. Okay. Still the English one. Yes. Middle left. Yes. Okay. Right. Not gonna lie. For some reason, I thought that struck. I had no reason to think that. I just thought I did. There. Middle right. Done. Sure. Display. Bottom right, like. You're next. You. Just these two, right? And then I just turn the keys. Yup, pretty sure. Okay, alright, so 4 here. And it's 4. Okay. Alright, let's start doing this now. 7. Max digit is 7. Smallest odd is 5. So there is actually gonna be a difference. We do have more. We don't have the car, but we do have more on let's 7. So, no, so it's gonna be 6 here, so it'll be 12. 12 there, and then add those together. 15. Add those together, it'll be another 7. Add those together, it'll be a 6. Add those together, it'll be a 1. Add those together, it'll be a 12. Add those together, it'll be a 6. Now it's even, so we take the smallest odd. It's going to be a 12. Smallest odd, which will make that a 9. And then, bam. This took way too long. Alright, and then it'll be 1 here. Okay. Alright, 3D maze. Very open C to H. Okay. C, H. Okay. Let's calculate this real quick. Alright, it's first and then last. So first with unlit FRQ and IND. It's just FRQ, so it'll be a 7. Alright, so then we got 7 with lit TRN. Yeah, so that's going to be a 0. Okay, so CH. It's open C to an H. Oh, yeah, I already know which one this is. Okay. It should be in here. Yep, okay. It's going to be ACH, the Cardinals E. So from 7-0, we go to the right, which feels like it's on the other side of the goddamn universe, but I can just do this. So it'll be like so up into the wall, then we just turn right and run into it. Okay. 6, so this will be a 7, which ends up making this a 1 again. Alright, probing. Okay, so that's 6. Okay. So 6. Okay, so 6, 6, 1, 5, 2, 6. 6, 6, 1, 5, 2, 6. Okay. Yeah, so number 1. Yeah, so the one missing 5, and number 5 is this is the one missing 2. So basically, it's going to be from 4 to 5. I actually already have it on the 4. So it'd just be that. All right, sick. 9. 0, so we take the max now. Okay. Taking the max for the next 2, in fact. Okay. Point of order. Now let's make sure to verify. All right, so it's number, so it's gonna be spade to heart, which is okay. So it's not that. That makes this easy actually. L is gonna be this, and then E is going to be here. Last plate was 7. So basically, we need to play 3 or a queen. 3 or a queen.
Now.
6, which on that would be 15. Semaphore. Starting at numerals. All right. So down to the right is 6. Okay. Letters. L. And then E. Yep. Back to numerals. That is 5. And then that's 7. So it must be this one then. Yeah, 4. Okay. It's gonna be a 6. 3. Add these together for 6. Okay. Web design. Alright, image hash main. It's here. First color is purple. Okay, so first things first, property lines 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it's less and less not. So it's a yes, no, yes. So it's going to be 3 and 3. Margin and paddings, don't have those. I see the Comic Sans already. The Z index is going to be -2 total because it's 2 Z indexes without positions. And then for the font families, it's +1, +1, and then a -5. And then box shadow and text shadow, which we don't have, and it's gray, so it's going to be -3, which will be a 4, which is a reject, which did fitting. That's kind of Comic Sans. All right, 3 here, which will be a 9. Okay. All right, Simon. Surely I can solo Simon, right? There is a vowel. Sorry, I'm just making sure. Okay, so yeah, so be red here. I do need to jot these down too. It'll be the flashes. Blue, green. It's gonna be red, yellow. Green, so red, yellow, yellow. Blue. Alright, cool. Alright, the 8, which makes up 9, start the 1. Yep. Alright, follow the leader. Okay, there's no RJ, so it's going to be the number of batteries. 3. Yep. It's 3, and then it's going to be L. Going down, so previous 2, at most 1. Nope. Previous red, white, or black. Current starts at E1. Previous was cut. Previous red, blue, black. Previous 3 at least 2 shared color. Exactly one of the previous 2 matches the color. Previous is yellow. 9. Just gonna make it a 0, so we're going back to max digits. Alright, this here. Alright. Okay, so so it's going to be the target currency, which is going to be flipped, so it's going to be the top one, EHP. Which will be the first one. 6. So in this case, it's going to be 13 again. Yeah. Bizbuzz. 9632396674878 349689. 3 more battery holders, serial parallel, 3 layers, 3 digits, at least 1 DVI and RCA. Yeah. Nope. Okay, so it's gonna be none of the above. They're all individual. All right, so it's gonna be 3. So it's gonna be 2, 9, 6, 5, 6, 2, 9 is divisible by 3. Definitely not 5 though. Alright, then blue, it's gonna be 8, so minus 2, so it'll be 4, 5. 4, 5, then minus 2. That's not applicable. And then white is gonna be 4. So 8, 13, 0, 12, 5, and 13. Okay. So just red fizz. 1. Okay. Let's see. This is 2 pair. Okay. So 2 pair. Keep number of batteries. So it'll be 3. Does that mean I have to keep the yellow then? Yeah, because I have 3 batteries. So yeah. I'm trying to make sure I don't fuck this up really badly. I can't take that. Can I change this out? I'm pretty sure I can. 2, 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do this. Yeah, okay. And that's not a full house, so I can just go ahead and take this, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, that's right. It does actually trigger the motion sensor doing that, so just be careful. All right, so it'll be 7, 1. Okay. All right, zoo. And that's going to be groundhog and coyote. Frog. So this will be up, left, and up. Parallel and DVI. That's going to be DVI. Alright. Frog, porcupine, kangaroo, seahorse, fly. Frog, porcupine, kangaroo, seahorse, fly. Frog, porcupine, kangaroo, seahorse, fly. Alright, so frog, porcupine, kangaroo, and then I see the seahorse, yeah. 8. 9. Yes, continue. Alright, adventure. First potion check. Nope, okay. Alright, so we're going against a golem. And we have a step ladder, which don't need. Feather, which feather is X score. Yeah, so we used a feather. Golem, feather. Okay. Then battery, which is batteries less than or equal to 1. Well, we're also going against a golem anyway. Lamp, temperature less than 12. Yes. Okay. Sunstone, greater than 2 lit. Nope. Alright, so it's going to be between these. It's going to be the longbow. It's absolutely going to be the longbow. His dex is shit. So 0. So this is going to be a 1. So we're actually going to get... Well, no, it's still a 1. It's because it's least significant. Alright, color math. I don't need to jot anything down for this. This is going to be magenta, green, black, purple. Magenta, green, black, purple. 0, 1, 6, 7. And it's subtracted by this one here, which will be 0, because 2 counts, 1. Number of letters, 2. And then the last digits, 7. It's going to be 40. So it's going to be 0, 0, 4, 0, which would be gray, blue, red, blue, gray. Five, right? So that one's going to be a 7. No more 1s, unfortunately. Alright, hex is pink. This combination. It's gonna be like right here, yeah. And the pink says down to the right, so it's. Be a 1. Does it? Hold on, I just looked ahead. Is my slot? Yeah, it's all zeros. Wire placement. I don't think I need it for wire placement, right? Yeah, no. Okay. Okay, so it's gonna be the black and C3. So. Six. Okay. That'll be 11. Means that this is gonna be a 9. Right, so then we do friendship here. Dude, I got really worried because I still had the souvenir up, and I thought I just straight up wasn't putting down notes, which I know is factually incorrect, but it still is like, oh god. Well, that's furthest to the left, right? So yeah, that doesn't apply. Then from the top is, so yeah, it's not that. So it's gonna be these. Alright, so it's gonna be that, and then notes, and the money bags. Okay. It's gonna be E and R, so ambiguability or inspiration. Okay. And then V and W, which is open-mindedness and patience.
Yay.
Whoops, okay. So it's 7, so 16. It's going to be 7 here. Okay. I might as well do these real quick. Soccer. What was the missing frequency in the green wire? That'll be wire 3. So for wire 3, that's going to be 10. Initial roll on Yahtzee was 2 pair. What are the markings of ACH? What was the display in the first stage of Who's on First? That would be yes. What enemy was it? It's a good thing I jotted this down. It was a golem. What was the color of the last word in? Oh, yeah, flash. Green. Color of the pawn. It was pink. 5th digit on the top display was a 3. Last pair was BA. Okay, alright, cool. Alright, Sue's happy for now. Oh, why did I swap over here? Oh god, alright. Boolean Venn diagram. It's been a bit, so I need to check this again. That's XNOR, okay. The XNOR and then right implied, so it would be A, C, ABC, and then AB, right? 2, 9. Back to 1s, baby. Okay. Alright. Modules against humanity. Alright, so yeah. Oop. No, okay. Alright, so it's gonna be unlit plus ports. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then lit plus batteries, which will also be 4. 1, 2, 4. Double check. That's safety safe, isn't it? Yeah, so they're both applicable. Okay. So if they're both applicable, then that means plus 4 and then plus 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3. Is 7. Okay. It'll be 7, so it'll be here. 1. Okay. Okay, word search. JHNI. And it's JHNI. Tango, timer, echo, or ignore. Timer. 5. Okay. So these are the even, so it's going to be the small one. Skewed. be 0, 0, 0. Alright, we do have a PS, so at least we have this here, -1. So they're just going to be all -1s, which is going to be pretty cool. Alright, yeah, no parallel. Number 2 is not odd, so it's going to be the else. So it'll be that number minus 2, which will be 3, which is going to actually be a 7. Because it's the... Because we module all these by 10, and it'll be a -3, so that's going to be a 7. Yeah. Alright, unlit Bob, we don't keep else. We multiply it by 3. That'll also be a 7. Making sure. And it does match, so we keep it, so that's going to be a 9. So it's going to be... Should be that. Cool. Oh, thank God. Alright, so it'll be 8. In this case, that's going to be 13. Yeah, 13. 9 here. Master... 0, so that's going to be a 9 as well. 1. Okay. Since Suv is asking, second received was W. And that's all it wants. Okay. It's fine. Alright. Next. Pats with DC. Pats with double chocolate, Rocky Road, Tutti Frutti, mint. Okay, the double chocolate, Rocky Road, Tutti Frutti, and let's see. More lit, unlit, empty port plate. Yep, okay. So for Pat, and then last digit is a 7. This is going to be... None of them is vanilla. Tim wants classic, cookies and cream, double strawberry, Rocky Road. Tim is going to be double chocolate, mint, Rocky Road. Okay, I'll do the Rocky Road. Then for Bob, it will be mint, yeah. Rocky Road, raspberry. Okay. It's gonna be the Nia. Okay. Be a 4, 5, 1 again. Blind Alley, don't fuck this one up. Alright, unlit FRQ, unlit IND. Oh, it's right here. Okay, and we do have to, it's just gonna be the right side, yeah. It's gonna be 7. Okay. And 8. 1 again. Oh yeah, that's so basically we'll just have to be. I had to really make sure I didn't fuck that one up. Oh god. Alright, then this here. Kevlar. 6. Key's still pretty far away. 11. 7. It's doing pretty well though, all things considered. States. All. Brother, please. Brother, please! Alright, so priority green. Alright, just mark that. Alright, so all of them is second highest price. So second highest. Second highest. That'll be red. Yellow, red. If red and blue. So it's the lowest that didn't flash. Green and blue. That would be blue. Blue, red. Alright, so it both pressed... it pressed the lowest priority of the other two, which out of green and yellow, that would be yellow. Red, blue, yellow. Okay. 7, 8. No surprise zeros. Yeah, no, we're fine. Okay. Right, plumbing. Right. Serials, RJ. No, serial 2, RCA. Serial greater than 3 numbers. Well, actually, that's not going to apply anyway, because they're both inactive, so it's going to be blue. So just double checking. Okay. No, 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 and then damn, blue to blue. Double check. I gotta make sure. All right, Serial has 1. No. RJ, no. Serial has 2. No. RCA, no, and that's not gonna apply. So it's gonna be blue by default. Serial's 1. Nope. Batteries equal 1. Nope. Duplicate. Nope. Serial has 4 or 8. Nope. 3 active inputs. Nope. 3 ports. No. So it is this. The thing is, though, is like I don't know. This is a kind of messed up combination here. Okay, yeah, no, we're good. Okay. All right, 6, 8. Key is still. I'm still like halfway the key. All right, the 6 and 8. That'll be the 14. Add these together. Oh my god, fuck off. All right, yeah, tic tac toe. Six X O, then 005. Then 9 X. Okay. Unlit. Okay, unlit is greater than lit. So it's gonna be here. We don't have a parallel, and it's last digit odd. I'm pretty sure. So it should be row 1. And O's greater. O's greater, place an X. So we start at 8, then 1, 5. Okay. To be starting that. I have to double check. I'm so sorry. Okay, it is last hit. Okay. All right, so yeah, no, that's right. That's right. Okay. So it would be here down to the 5. Placing an X, we can do that. Then move down. And then we placed the X, so it's now going to be even. Placing an O. So at 8, then 6, which we can place an O at. So that. Go back here, placing an X. 4, 3, 2, 6, 8, 1, 5. So it's going to be at the 9. I can place an X at the 9. No. Okay, you know what? It's okay. All right. Lock in. Place it there at the 9. Okay, and then it's going to be down. O. Top over here. Basically, it'll just be if it can go into the 7, which I placed one at the 6, so that's going to be it's going to be a pass. Okay. Dude, I better not have fucked up my goddamn math here. All right. Sisters. Okay, so it's going to be even odd. FRK, right? Mm-hmm. It's going to be B to D, or B to C, excuse me. And our number is 67, so it's probably going to be that there, right? Mm-hmm. A to D, then direct connection here. Yep. 2, which means it's 7. 1. Okay. Squares would be yellow. Okay. Okay, so it's gonna be yellow, so 2. A magenta. 6. Column. 9. Blue. 13. Magenta. 14. Magenta 14. Silly slots. Okay. All right. Word sassy. Red bomb, blue cherry, 2 or more green coins, 3 grapes, bomb adjacent to cherry, 2 reds, single green, all 3 same color unless any of them are cherry or there was a red. Yeah, that's unfortunately. Okay, word is sausage here. Blue coin, red grape, unless the slot. No, well, yeah, no. Sally. Blue bomb, single red grape, unless same spot. 2. Yeah, so that's fine. 2 more green coins, 3 cherries, bomb adjacent to grape, 2 blue, single green, unless previous stage had any number of bomb. No, so that's 4 anyway. Word is silly. Green grape, single blue coin unless a slot. Tuesday. Yep. Okay, so this is the opposite? Yeah, it's the opposite rule. Okay. It's getting kind of close. I'm gonna do screams and I'm probably gonna just stare at the button. Alright, indicator, ports, digits, batteries. Okay. It's gonna be the 2 opposites, so it's gonna be 6. Purple, yellow, blue. Okay, so now I think we're just at. Oh, wait, no, we got the 3 clock. Okay. Got the 3 clock. Alright, so that means we're just here then. Alright, orange, which is gonna be 4. Red, purple, orange. And then next one, yellow 5, blue, red, green. Okay, I do encryption real quick. Green, XR, X. And then UX. Yeah, so it'd be RT probably. Yeah, TR. Okay. 6. Dude, I'm so nervous. I'm gonna be real, I'm so nervous. I can do square real quick as well. Let's check here. It says dark gray, not blank, greater than 2 inlet and valve. What's the valve? Oh, we can just click it. Okay. Alright, so it's gonna be 2. Let's miss something. It'll be 2, which will be a 3. I'll make that 1. Okay. I'm going to stare at this key. 851. Okay. I skipped over safety. It's the fucking... Okay, alright. Okay, alright. The 2 port types, matching exactly none of them, so it's just going to be a modifier 2. Okay. Modifier 2, last. We have digits of 6757. Letters of L and E. Okay. And so we start at 6, which is going to be 1, so that'll be 3. 7, 6, that'll be 8. Then we got 5, 3, that's going to be 5. And then we have L, which will be 11, so that's just 1. Then E, 2, that'll be 4. Then it's 1, 11. Then the duplicate is 7. And another 11, 3, then another 1, 6. Alright, it's ready for an input, but we need to do Sue first. Was not on offer to the first character. Classic. What color flashed first in the Simon? In regular Simon. It was, yeah, blue. Original, that was 0, 0. Correct letter in the first X. First slot in second stage, red coin. With bottom right button at tic-tac-toe, it was X. First color group in squares is yellow. 24th Forget-Me-Not is displayed, it was 5. Flash second in states. Yellow, red. Flash first in the final sequence, it was red. Alright, let's see. Did I fuck up my math? Whatever. That was actually a better time too. Holy shit! Oh, I'm so fucking... Dude, honestly, that's so much more fucking satisfying than the first one because I actually even beat my time. I even beat the time after the auto calculations. Oh my god. Dude, I am actually shaking right now. Like, I know it's Eldoraigne. I know this is not like one of the big challenge bombs, but like I've been doing this so much, and I actually got like a legit attempt out of this, and I managed to calculate everything on the Forget-Me-Not without using the auto calculator, and got it perfect. I got it perfect. I can do. I think I've undoubtedly proven that I can do it. Do it like without the fucking calculations. But God, I'm fucking stressed. Oh, that is... Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. That was like the literal last attempt I can do. I have to get ready for work now. Work's gonna suck in comparison to what I just did. Oh my fucking god. Alright. I gotta save the log real quick before I forget. But holy shit. Holy fucking shit, man. Holy fucking shit. Oh, jeez. I still couldn't I could have prevented the one stupid strike, but the thing is, it's like, that's still really good. Still really, really good. Alright, I gotta fucking pop off now.